Raheem was known as the quiet schoolteacher of a small village. He wasn't rich, flashy, or famous, but he once had something more valuable than all of that. His son, Ayan. Ayan had been Raheem's pride. Smart, kind, cheerful, the type of boy who could make anyone smile. But 2 years ago, Ayan died in a sudden road accident, and since then, Raheem's world had gone silent. He still taught at the village school because that was the only thing that kept him from falling apart. But the spark in his eyes was gone. His smile had faded. His voice, once full of energy, now sounded tired. People often said, "Time heals everything." But for Raheem, time had become a slow, painful reminder of everything he lost. The first meeting one winter evening after school, Raheem was walking home. The wind was sharp and the roads were almost empty. As he passed the old market, he noticed a small boy digging through a pile of trash. The boy was thin, covered in dust, wearing clothes that were too small for him and shoes that were nothing more than broken soles tied with string. Raheem stopped. The boy looked up, fear flashing across his eyes as if he expected to be yelled at or shooed away. But Raheem simply asked gently, "Son, are you okay? What are you looking for?" The boy swallowed hard. I'm looking for something to eat. I haven't had anything since yesterday." Raheem's heart tightened. He searched his pocket and found only 200 rupees. Money meant for his own dinner and some rice for the next day. For a moment he hesitated, but then he remembered Ayan, and how Ayan always shared whatever little he had. Without a second thought, Raheem handed the boy the money. The boy's eyes widened. "For me? But uncle, don't you need it?" Raheem smiled sadly. "Right now you need it more." The boy ran to a nearby stall and bought a small plate of rice. Before eating, he came back and broke the portion into two. "Uncle, this is your half." Raheem was stunned. He had given the boy money out of kindness. But the boy, he was giving half his food out of love. "Why give me half?" Raheem asked. The boy shrugged. "You helped me, so you eat with me." Raheem's eyes filled with tears, something that hadn't happened in a long time. They ate together sitting on the roadside. For the first time in years, Raheem felt something warm inside. Hope. A new beginning. The next morning, Raheem went to school. And to his surprise, the same boy was waiting at the gate. "Uncle, can I talk to you?" he asked shyly. Raheem nodded. I want to study. I want to read books. But I don't have money for school." Raheem placed a hand on his shoulder. "Son, knowledge is not for the rich only. It is for anyone who wants to learn." He took the boy inside. "What is your name?" Raheem asked. "Faison," he replied softly. From that day on, Raheem taught Faison himself. He gave him books, food, clothes, and most importantly, love. Faison turned out to be quick, sharp, and hungry for knowledge. Every day he asked questions. Every day he learned something new. Every day he grew closer to Raheem. And every day Raheem felt the emptiness in his heart shrink just a little. It was as if Ayan had sent this boy to bring life back into his father's world. The boy who rose years past. Faison grew into the brightest student the village had ever seen. He topped exams, won science fairs, and became the pride of the school. People would whisper, "That boy is a genius. Where did he come from? He must have had a great teacher." And every time, Faison smiled and pointed at Raheem. "He is the reason. He is my everything." Raheem tried to hide his tears, but Faison always noticed. The turning point one year, a huge national scholarship exam was announced. Thousands of students applied. Only a few would be selected. Faison studied day and night. Raheem sat beside him, guiding, correcting, supporting. It reminded him of the days he spent with Ayan long ago. Finally, the results came. Faison had ranked first in the entire country. News channels came, reporters surrounded him. People cheered his name. A journalist asked, "Faison, who inspired you the most? A famous scientist? A politician? A celebrity?" Faison's voice trembled. He looked at Raheem standing behind the crowd. "My inspiration," he said, holding back tears, "is the man who saved me when the world ignored me. The man who gave me food, books, and a home. The man who taught me to believe in myself." He pointed at Raheem and said loudly, "My teacher is my hero." The crowd fell silent, then applause erupted. Raheem, overwhelmed, covered his face and cried like a child. But these tears were different, tears of healing. The rise of a legend. Faison got a full scholarship to a top university abroad. Before leaving, he hugged Raheem tightly and whispered,